Please remain standing for the national anthem. Mr. Charles Boomer. Mr. Boomer.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, nor the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Have mercy. Please have a seat. That was a great rendition. Good afternoon, President Ambrise Galaviz, members of the Board of Trustees, Chancellor Dr. Jose Ortiz, esteemed faculty, administrators, staff, family, and friends, and most importantly, the class of 2013. My name is Dr. Eric Gravenberg, Vice President for Student Services, and I am honored to welcome Merritt College's 2013 Commencement Program. This year we have over 800 students graduating, 862 to be precise, and it makes me so happy. All of the faculty and staff are so excited and very proud of your accomplishments.
We will start with our Honorable Abel Guillen, Vice President of the Peralta Community College District Board of Trustees.
Wow, this is a good-looking group. Congratulations, graduates. Welcome to the achievers, to the leaders, and to the dreamers of the class of 2013. Welcome, parents, families, community members gathered here today to honor your success. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I'd like to thank you all for supporting your graduates, and thank you for your support of public education. Because of you, Merritt College changes lives. And this class of 2013 is proof of that. Yes, today is the culmination of lots of hard work, right? And for all your hard work, we will be giving you a piece of paper. Yes, it is a piece of paper, but that paper is a degree, your passport, if you will, to Cal State East Bay, to UC Berkeley, to a new career. Indeed, it's a piece of paper, but more than that, it's a passport to the world, because from Merritt, you can go anywhere. As you may know, Merritt is steeped in tradition of activism, academics, and athletics. You may know that the Black Panther Party was born here at Merritt College. But did you know that nurses trained at Merritt College have passed the rigorous nursing board exams at high rates, higher rates than a lot of private schools. I'm talking about a 95% passage rate, and at a fraction of the cost than those private schools charge. And let's talk about and acknowledge our men's basketball team, who had a storybook season this year, making it all the way to the Final Four. We all know that the road to Merritt is not easy. Neither was getting to graduation. You braved hardships and stresses, waited and waited for financial aid checks, not getting the classes that you needed because of budget cuts, missed the 54 bus. Anybody miss the 54? Some of you may have even gotten in trouble at work because you were doing your homework while you were supposed to be working. But in the end, graduates, you prevailed. Your faculty and your classified staff here is a world-class bunch, and they could be teaching anywhere, but they decided to teach here in Oakland, in the community, to transfer their knowledge to you, and they deserve a round of applause. It took some of you 3 years, maybe 4 years, maybe 5 years to get here today. But I leave you with this this African proverb: calm seas do not make good sailors. Let me repeat that. Calm seas do not make good sailors. In life, you find rough seas, and you use your perseverance, your optimism, and your belief in yourself to navigate those waters. We need you to use that passport to change the world, to build a better tomorrow for all of us. And lastly, don't forget to exercise your right to vote and your civic duty. I wish you Godspeed and congratulations.
Now, Dr. Taesoon Park.
Good afternoon, everybody. Fellow family, friend, faculty, staff, administration, and guests. We are here to welcome the graduating class of 2013. Graduates, be proud of yourself. And you have all worked so hard and achieved your goals, including passing the last math class that you postponed to take for a while. Thank your family, friends, and whoever helped you to get here. Today represents a new beginning. You may transfer to a four-year university or find a job with your new certificates or degrees. Whichever path you choose, have the courage to follow your dream, your passion, your heart, and intuition. Always be willing to take risks and never doubt yourself. Be persistent, be sincere, and keep your personal integrity. Whatever happens, do your best and move forward, and amazing things will happen. Have faith in you and who you are. Friend, faculty, staff, administration, and guests. Let us give a hand to the graduating class of 2013 and the families. Thank you all.
Our classified Senate President, Molly Seelan.
Welcome, family, friends, Board of Trustees, Chancellor Ortiz, President Ambrose Galaviz, faculty, staff, and of course the students. Here at Merritt College, we're here to celebrate the commencement of spring 2013. My name is Molly Seelan, and I'm the Classified Senate President. and I'm here to help celebrate your success and your accomplishments, and to help you take pause for this wonderful celebration. As everyone has said already, we've faced some serious challenges in order to get here today. You students had to find the campus, and then you had to find the classes that fit your needs. The faculty had to redevelop courses to fit the needs of you all and attach the student learning outcomes that make graduates relevant to the job market, as well as an asset to the community in which you live. So thank you to the faculty. The administration, who was challenged to keep these doors open and to ensure a quality education for those who need it most in our community. Thank you to the administration. Lastly, I want to thank the classified staff who were challenged to provide students, faculty, and administrators, and each other service under severe budgetary restrictions and the lowest staffing levels this campus has ever seen. So thank you to the classified staff. And I want to make sure to include all the volunteers who worked so hard and tirelessly to make this event happen today. Thank you to those students and staff. We are now so proud to come to this point in time and celebrate what we have all accomplished. And this is made more possible under the new leadership of our Chancellor, Dr. Ortiz. His motto for success is, do the right thing and do things right. Sorry, I stole that from you. So thank you to all the faculty, the staff, the administration, your work in getting us here today. Every graduation is special, and this one may be more so. With helping students, I rediscovered a quote from a leader, one who found his voice after much hardship and struggles, a self-educated man who was killed in the prime of his life, but whose message will live on in each student who reads his story. His words are, the future belongs to those who prepare today. So the future belongs to those who prepare today. That's Malcolm X. That being said, preparing for the future is never easy. What is coming? We can't know for certain, so you must do your best to plan and be prepared to adapt. Mother Nature is one of our best teachers, and if you're in a place where you thrive, stay there, carry on. However, if you find that the conditions are not right for whatever reason, maybe folks aren't helping you, maybe there's not enough options, make the adjustments and move on. There are no easy solutions. So in conclusion, you reap what you sow. Go out in your community and share your knowledge, keep learning, be open for change, and recognize your own success. Congratulations, the class of 2013.
Now I have the pleasure of introducing our Associated Student Body President, Shanae Anderson.
Greetings, family, supporters, significant others, mentors, and friends. On behalf of the Associated Students of Merritt College, I welcome you to the 2013 commencement ceremony. To the Merritt College graduating class of 2013, today is the day you finished what you set out to start. And I know we look so good out here with our caps and gowns. I have to let the people know it was not easy. Day in and day out, tired, exhausted, sometimes happy, sometimes sad. Some of us looking like a bag of money, and some of us wishing we had a bag of money. We stormed into classes, full or not, all for one goal, the development of ourselves and to graduate. We have faced adversity and lived through chaos. Pursuing higher education in Oakland is no joke. There are many things, good and bad, happening to cause distractions. But graduates, those things did not distract you. You kept your eyes on the prize, and today you win. Graduating is not to be taken lightly. We have prevailed, we have overcome, and we have conquered. In graduating class of 2013, you have arrived. To our supporters and advocates, Martin Luther King said, "Occasionally in life, there are those moments of unutterable fulfillment which cannot be completely explained by those symbols called words. Their meanings can only be articulated by the inaudible language of our heart. Although there may not be a word to express how we feel about you, or a present we can afford to buy you to show our love and appreciation. Without you, who knows where we would be today? And for that, we give thanks." I'm going to end with a poem that everyone can understand. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. You are the man or woman who'll decide where to go. Congratulations, graduating class of 2013.
Well, hello out there. Sinead, thank you so much for your inspirational words. And you know, from the time that we've spent together, I really do appreciate working with you as your Associated Student President. Thank you so much for doing that. And also for having such inspirational words to your graduating class of 2013. Well, here you are at this big event. You ready? As your interim Vice President of Instruction, and along with my colleagues, faculty, classified staff, and managers, I am so proud to be awarding the degrees and certificates in recognition of the accomplishments of the class of 2013. Academic tradition requires that we recognize students who distinguish themselves by achieving highest honors of scholarship in the graduating class. These individuals are honored having achieved the highest academic grade point average of 4.0. It is now my honor to acknowledge these two students, these achievers of the Merritt class of 2013. First up is your salutatorian, Sui Jin Chu. Based upon her bio, she was born in Myanmar, Burma, in 1991. She has a brother and two sisters, and she's the youngest in her family. Throughout her life, her parents have shown not only her, but her brother and her sisters the power of education, and they have always wanted to see their children succeed. In order to have a better education and a better future, her parents migrated to the United States in 2008. She was 17 when they arrived in the United States and had an opportunity to complete her high school. She went on to Oakland High for 2 years and with no hesitation decided to attend a community college afterwards. The decision, because both of her parents are not working, my mom is disabled and my dad is too old to get a job, she therefore, for 4 of us, worked to support the family. Also, she wasn't ready to go on to a 4-year university right after high school, so she had been working at Sullivan Learning Center since 2009. She started as an instructional assistant and later became a lead instructional assistant. Recently promoted as office manager. At Sullivan, she learned a lot of new skills and also to improve her public speaking and communication skills. Currently, having been working on her Associate of Science degree, she will be attending San Francisco State University this fall, majoring in biochemistry. She wants to be a pharmacist and work in the pharmaceutical field. She is so glad to be chosen community college. She is glad that she chose community college to pursue her education. The best option for people as herself, she feels, is a community college before going on to a 4-year college. That way she could take care of her family. It gives me an opportunity to work and support my family while fulfilling her own goals. She believes that education is the key to succeed, and no matter who we are or where we come from, we all can possess the key to open up our future if we have strong desire, determination, persistence, and perseverance. Congratulations, Si Jin Chu. Okay. We are also honoring your valedictorian, who also happens to be the recipient of the Chancellor's Trophy Award. Therefore, it is my pleasure to introduce our Chancellor of the Peralta Community College District, Dr. Jose Ortiz.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. And in the name of the Board of Trustees, the faculty, staff, administrators of all 4 Peralta Colleges, I want to lend my voice and our voice to congratulate the graduates from Merritt College 2013, to recognize your accomplishments, and to wish you well as you move forward. Many years ago, the Peralta Board of Trustees and the Chancellor decided to recognize the top students for each college through what we're called the Chancellor's Trophy Award. Each college was to consider their top students, nominated by students and by faculty, to those students who exemplify high achievement, scholastic work, citizenship, leadership, and community service. With this in mind, the Merritt College trophy goes to Alba Lopez Nidia. Alba is a liberal arts major, and her professional goals are to continue her interdisciplinary studies and pursue work in education as an advocate for the disadvantaged and underrepresented. Some of her Merritt College activities include serving in the Alta Sol Peer Advisor, working with the Puente program as a tutor, working with Building Futures for Women and Children, and working with Girls, Inc. as a tutor and reading coach. Alba has achieved academic honors and is a member of the Phi Delta Kappa Honor Society. She has overcome great personal and academic and economic challenges to stand before us today. She is an inspiration to all of us, to all of our graduates and her peers. She is graduating, as you heard, with a 4.0 GPA. And she will be transferring to UC Berkeley to return. As the Merritt College recipient of the 2013 Chancellor's Trophy, Ms. Lopez is being presented with a monetary award of $1,000 and an engraved gift that she can take home and remember her experience here at Merritt College for years to come. We congratulate Alba for her success, her accomplishments, and wish her the best of luck as she continues her pursuit in excellence. Thank you very much. Alba.
How you doing, Alba?
Good, thank you.
On behalf of the staff, once again, I'd like to present the Valedictorian Medal to Alba Lopez. Congratulations.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon and welcome. Faculty, administrators, parents, and guests. It is an honor to be here as valedictorian representing the graduating class of 2013. You know, when I got the call from saying that I was valedictorian, I couldn't believe it because I've been through some very difficult times. So I actually had to listen to the voicemail like 10 times to realize that, you know, I was actually valedictorian. So first of all, I want to start off with a story. So if you will permit, I would like to share this story with everyone. This is a story of a young girl who came from her country at the age of 9, along with her mother and her oldest brother, to meet with her father, who she hadn't seen for years. After her arrival, she was enrolled in school, but she didn't speak English. So for a whole year, she had to take special classes, but within that year, she learned how to speak English fluently. Time passed, and she moved on to junior high school, and eventually to high school. When she got to high school, however, like for many students in inner city schools, it wasn't easy. Instead of having 6 or 7 classes, she only had 3. And instead of having instructors, most of the times, she had security personnel. At the time, this young girl didn't know what was going on was illegal. Nobody should have to go through what she went through. When her mother found out what was going on, she immediately went to the school like any other concerned parent would do. When her mother got there, nobody spoke English, so she couldn't get any help. Eventually, she got a call from a counselor who spoke Spanish and gave her an appointment. Her mother went and spoke to that counselor, and she said, "What can I do for my daughter?" And he gave her 2 options. The first option was to go off to a program called Job Corps. So he explained to her what Job Corps entailed. He said, well, she's gonna leave on Monday mornings and she's gonna come back on Friday. So then her eyes opened widely and she said, wait a minute, she's gonna live there? He said, yeah, she's gonna live there. So her first question, as any concerned parent of a 16-year-old, said, is it co-ed? He said, yes, it's co-ed. So she decided that her daughter wasn't gonna go. So then he said, well, her other option is to drop out of school. She can drop out wait till she's 17, and continue on to adult school. And so she did. At the age of 16, that young girl dropped out. I'm sorry. That young girl was me. So this is why today it is such an honor to represent all of you. I know that each one of you graduates that sits here today has also gone through a lot of personal stuff to be here today. So I want to congratulate each one of you and say, you did it. You are here today. We've all had sleepless nights, haven't we? Writing papers for professors like Ms. Santana, Professor Foster, Professor Johnson, and Professor Duran, and many other professors who gave us a lot of work. So today, I say we celebrate this collective achievement and we give ourselves a round of applause. So as we look around, we are each reminded that this would not have been possible without the many wonderful people that supported us through this journey. So in behalf of the graduating class, I would like to thank the Merritt College faculty, staff, professors, counselors, and of course, our friends, families, husbands, children, and everybody who supported us in this journey. Thank you. I want to personally thank Professor Duran for believing in me and for giving us Altasor, which has helped me and many other students who are present here today transfer to a four-year university. Thank you. I would also like to thank our transfer counselor, Tanya Ilarde. Thank you so much for supporting us, Tanya. Helping us through this difficult transfer process would not have been, I don't think it would have been possible for me if she wouldn't have helped me the way she did. Thank you very much, Tanya. And last but not least, I would like to thank a very, very special professor who I love and admire, Professor Santana. From the very first day I met her, her passion, love, and dedication inspired me. You have helped me each step of the way, and I am very thankful for everything you've done for me. Thank you, Professor Santana. I also want to thank my parents and my husband for their endless support. Ma, Pa, gracias por todo. Por todo el amor, por las enseñanzas y por enseñarme a ser fuerte y tenaz, o como diría mi mamá, a ser terca. Finally, a mi esposo, honey, I love you. Thank you so much. So my plan was actually not to get all emotional, but this is an emotional event. Because today we are saying goodbye to many beautiful and wonderful people. And because today our journey at Merritt College ends. But let us not see this as an end, but as a new beginning. Because now I believe that the foundation has been laid and that we have all acquired the necessary skills and tools to take our next step in life. Some of us will be transferring, others will be enjoying new careers and new jobs. But whatever it is, I know that a world of opportunity awaits us. So let's celebrate this joyous day. Thank you.
Let's again congratulate our Chancellor's Trophy recipient and the valedictorian and salutatorian of your class. Many of the students being honored here this afternoon already have received various scholarships and awards. Merritt staff and students celebrated these achievements at the annual awards banquet. The banquet was held this year on Friday, May 10th, 2013. Those who received scholarships or awards, please stand up and be recognized at this time. We are extremely proud of your accomplishments. Oh, come on now, you can give a better hand than that. Graduates and guests, in your commencement program, you will notice small stars next to some of the names. These stars signify the honors that you have received based upon their accumulative grade point average. Graduates receiving honors earned a 3.25 to 3.49 GPA and have 1 star next to their name. Please stand and be recognized at this time. Those of you with a 3.5 through a 3.74 GPA have 2 stars next to your name and have received high honors. Please stand and be recognized at this time. Those of you with a 3.75 to a 4.0 GPA have 3 stars next to your name and have received highest honors. Please stand and be recognized at this time. You will also notice that some of the students are wearing gold stoles and tassels. These students have a grade point average of 3.5 or higher. Some of these students are members of Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society, the Beta Theta Lambda chapter of the 2-year colleges. Now you know it's your time to stand and be recognized. And then finally, all students with a 3.25 or higher grade point average are also wearing gold stoles and tassels. Now I would like to call back President Ambrose Galaviz for the introduction of good night, of our guest speaker. Sorry about that.
It is with great pleasure to introduce our 2013 commencement speaker, Robert L. Harris, Esquire. Robert Harris is an individual that you will be very proud to have met and will want to meet with him after our ceremony here. He is an individual that graduated from Merritt College, a Merritt graduate success story. He went on from Merritt College, and he also, just to remind you, he also is a graduate of Oakland Technical High School. He went on after Merritt to San Francisco State University. From there, he actually was inducted to the San Francisco State University Hall of Fame in 2007. In 1972, he received his Juris Doctorate degree from the University of California of Law at Berkeley, Balt Hall. He was an associate editor of the California Law Review and published 2 articles in the review. He was admitted to the California State Bar in December 13, 1972. When he graduated, shortly after he graduated, he joined the legal staff of PG&E and practiced law there for 17 years. He handled a variety of legal matters before transitioning into the business side of the corporation. In 1985, he became the first and only lawyer in PG&E history to argue and win a case in the United States Supreme Court. In so, he became the first lawyer in the nation to convince the Supreme Court that a corporation, like an individual, had negative First Amendment rights. He is a Merritt College success. He subsequently was elected within the PG&E organization as an executive assistant to the PG&E president, and therefore elected vice president of the Environmental Affairs officer. He retired recently, and as retiree, after 34 years in this company, he still was able to maintain a significant leadership role in our community. He distinguished, now I have the problem, with his distinguished, thank you, in numerous endeavors, and is a recipient of countless awards from across the nation. He is a resident of Oakland, and he is married to Glenda Newell Harris, MD, and is father of 4 children and grandfather of 6 grandchildren. We are honored to have him with us today with our graduating class of 2013.
Madam President, thank you very much for that introduction. If my mother were alive and here today, she would agree with everything that you said about me. To the Chancellor, to the Board of Trustees, to the faculty, to the staff, and most of all, to the graduates. Graduates, you deserve a round of applause. I am deeply appreciative of this opportunity. When I enrolled in Oakland City College, now Merritt College, I had no idea that this institution would be the linchpin for all that I have achieved or may have achieved. As a lawyer, as a corporate executive, and as a community advocate. Besides my family, there are 3 pillars that have guided my life, and they are education, hard work, and community advocacy. First, education. It was the late Barbara Jordan, U.S. Congresswoman, who said, education is still the key to political, social, and economic power. Without the key of education, there can be no political, social, or educational power. Your theme, Merritt College, We Change Lives, has special significance for me because it was here where I embraced confidence after being told by my counselor in 1960 at Oakland Technical High School that because I had come out from Arkadelphia, Arkansas, in a segregated rural school that I could not enroll in college prep courses. I enrolled anyway. I found a way. There was no way that this counselor was going to kill my dreams. I was motivated by the admonition of Marcus Garvey, the Jamaican liberator, who said, if you have no confidence in self, you are twice defeated in the race of life. But with confidence, you have won even before you have started. Many of you, I am sure, may have entered Merritt College with some trepidation, perhaps a little voice softly whispering, are you sure you want to do this? What if you flunk? Well, I too heard that voice as I entered Merritt, but I, like you, ignored that voice. Look around you. You sit on the mountaintop of achievement, recognizing that you now have the foundation to succeed in whatever you have chosen to do. I graduated from Merritt in 1963, and in the words of R&B artist R. Kelly, thinking that I could fly, even reach the sky. Today, you have enormous opportunities regardless whether you leave here and journey to your chosen career or whether you elect to continue your academic endeavors as I did. But either way, today is a great day for you. The second pillar of my life is hard work. Hard work is the equation upon which the restless thrives and transforms obstacles into opportunities and success. Thomas Edison put it bluntly and succinctly, quote, there is no substitute for hard work, end quote. Some people I know, and you probably know some too, spend an inordinate amount of time moaning and groaning about how hard they work. What a waste of precious time. They should just get over it. Frederick Douglass, who correctly noted that, quote, people might not get all they work for in this world, but they must certainly work for all that they get, unquote. There is no free lunch. Having spent 34 years at PG&E, let me share with you just the one short story that was mentioned by the president. In the 1980s, consumer groups decided that they should be allowed to put materials in the PG&E monthly billing envelope. Many states across the nation had ordered utilities to do this. And when California ordered PG&E to do it, I said, no, that is unconstitutional. Virtually every legal scholar in this nation said that I was crazy. And of course, PG&E said so too. But they let me pursue it. After 2 long years of some of the most intense work in my life, I found myself on October 8, 1985, standing before the United States Supreme Court arguing the case. To the surprise of legal scholars, but not, of course, no surprise to me. The United States Supreme Court ruled in my favor. It was an historic moment for me and for PG&E. The lesson of this story is that as you climb the ladder to your next station in life, whatever that may be, never let anyone convince you that you cannot reach the unreachable. The only limits on your ability to achieve are those that you impose upon yourself. Always remember the melodious voice of that singer of yesteryear, Curtis Mayfield, as he sings, "We're a winner," and never let anybody say you can't make it, because we're moving on up. As you march across this stage in just a few minutes, don't forget that in the lyrics of R. Kelly, you are stepping in the name of love for Merritt College education. The final pillar, community. Lois Gibbs got it right, and I quote, "Average people and the average community can change the world." Regardless what we may achieve in life, we do not stand as islands isolated from our communities. Rather, we stand on the shoulders of those who made it possible for us to be here. We owe them an endless debt, for we are benefactors of this prodigious community college and are obligated to give back to it and our communities. That is why education and hard work are essential components of our community values. For it is written in your theme, Merritt College changes lives. The question I submit is, how do we change lives? The answer, of course, is we do so in innumerable ways. Each of us must discover that passion within us for community service. Throughout my life, I have tried to live up to the words of Khalil Gibran. In his book, The Prophet, he says, "It is when you give of yourself that you truly give." As I conclude, I must say that returning to Merritt College as your commencement speaker is one of the highlights of my life. For it was here that I took my first step onto the highway of higher education. Today, you step in a world of global opportunity that will ignite your thirst for not only dreaming, but achieving the impossible. Whether you leave here today embarking upon a career or navigating the waters of higher education, you must leave with a level of confidence that will distinguish you as Merritt College graduates who change lives. Thank you very much.
Mr. Harris, could you step up to the podium again? We would like to thank him. Our success story, again, continues, and he had just shared some wonderful, inspirational words. And with that, we want to recognize your time here with us. So again, in sincere appreciation, Merritt College hereby acknowledges your commitment to the highest standards of excellence through the framework of social justice and education. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Graduates, now is the time.